Wenonah's legendary girls basketball coach, EMANUEL Bell, was affectionately known as Coach Tubb. A graduate of Wenonah and Lane College, in 1976, Bell began an amazing career as a teacher and coach in the Birmingham City School System until he passed away from cancer in 2019 at the age of 54. His teams won 530 games, all at Wenonah, along with 5 state championships and 2 runner-up finishes. Coach Bell won the Frank House Award from the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame.
My dad's impact on my life can't even really be articulated. He is the reason I'm here. He's encouraged me. Whenever I doubt myself or anything, I just remember him always saying, "You a Bell, baby. You a Bell. You can do anything." He knew he wanted to work where he was from, which is the neighborhood of Wenonah. Initially went out to be the football coach because he had a football scholarship to college. So that's what he knew. Girls basketball is what was open. And from there, you would think that that was his original goal, was to teach basketball. His biggest mentor was my granddaddy. The football stadium at Wenonah High School is named after my granddaddy. He was just a steward in the community, a real servant of the community, loved the community, and my dad really took after him. It never drained his energy, it fueled him. So if he could help one person, if he could help one kid, then that just fueled him and energized him to help the next one.
He was so successful just because of his love for people. He would do anything for anybody, especially children. But the love he had for people in his community is just outrageous. He was always bigger than basketball.
His drive, his personality, the way he interacts with people, the way he makes people believe in themselves, and reflected in the championships that he won and how the community sees him and believes in him. And him being a product of Wenonah High School, a product of the community of Wenonah. For him to be able to bring that pride back to Wenonah, the community loves him.
His concern, his care, and his love for the girls that he coached. Also his love in return for the school. He wanted the best out of his girls, he wanted the best out of Wenonah High School. For his community and this school to have our coach, my brother, inducted in the Hall of Fame. That's something that will live on forever. It will live on long past his name being put on the field.
So I knew really early on that he was doing something special. The phone calls he would get from them, it never really had anything to do with basketball. It was always just about the progression of them as people. He at least walked at least 6 girls down the aisle. When it was time for them to get married, it came from wanting the girls to have opportunity to get a college scholarship. And he just wanted the girls of Birmingham to get a college scholarship so they could go on, whether it was play professionally or just go on with their careers with no student loan debt. Listen, my dad always wore those rings. Like when he had to be careful with his immune system, he would wear gloves and he would wear the rings on top of the gloves. My dad's selection into the Hall of Fame is so important because his legacy lives on. And he would just be so full of gratitude if he was here. He would thank all his girls, all his former coaches, assistant coaches for helping him get to this point, to be honored in this way.